Assalamu alaikum. Today we're going to have some of the most important Islamic words that are related to the prayer, Assalah. First word is Assalah itself. Assalah coming from the Arabic verb wasala, and wasala means to connect. And in Salah, the human being, which is the Muslim person, is connected to Allah. So what's the meaning of As-Salah? Literally, as we said, it's connection. The other meaning also literally is to make Doa'a. And Doa'a, one of the other words, because both of two words in English are translated into prayer. Salah, Doa'a, both are translated into prayer. Although there is a very big difference between these two words, because As-Salah is a set of actions made by Muslim in order to fulfill one of the base of Islam. And it has certain movement with certain sayings should be said in order to be complete. While a dua is any words you say to Allah in order for Him to accept your prayers and fulfill what you need from Him. For example, if you make dua, you start with the word Allahumma. Allahumma is a word you say to Allah in order for you to ask in humble something of Allah, and you ask Him to accept this and do it for you. One of the most important things that is related to As-Salah is the word Wodhoo. Wodhoo. Al-Wodhoo means purifying. In English, this word is not there. It is not in English, so it should be explained. Wodhoo is using water most of the time in order to clean certain parts of your body before you make Salah in a certain order. So start washing your face, then washing your hands, then touching your hair, then your foot. And this is also includes some other places which we hadn't mentioned. I'm just trying to give you the whole explanation, because soon inshallah we're going to make a video of how to make wudu step by step. Okay, then now you made wudu. What else you need in the words that are related to Salah? You have the word Niyyah. Niyyah, which means intention. And this is the core of all worshipping in Islam. All Islam depends on niyyah. Sometimes you do something which looks nice from outside, but inside yourself you meant and intended something bad, so you don't get any good. And sometimes you do something which looks bad from the outside, although from the inside you had very good intention, so you take good deeds, and Allah gives you something good in return of that. So what controls your actions in Islam is an-niyyah, intention. And an-niyyah is in the heart. An-niyyah is in the heart. So before you go to Salah, you have to know that while you are going to do the actions of Salah and to feel good about Salah, that you have to have good niyyah, or you have to know this niyyah, your intention has to be about Salah. The other word we have today is Alqiyaam. Alqiyaam. And literally this word comes from the verb qama. Qama means to stand up. Okay, what's Alqiyaam? Alqiyaam means is to stand in prayer, to stand like I'm standing right now. Okay, so you can stand from still movement, like where you are standing like this, you still stand at the beginning of Salah. Or you can stand from down, you were down and then you get up and you stand like this, that's called Qiyam. The other word in Salah is Al-Fatihah. Al-Fatihah coming from the Arabic root verb which is fataha, to open. Okay? Also Al-Fatihah means the opening of the book, and it's already the opening of Qur'an. I mean, the first surah in Qur'an is Al-Fatihah. Al-Fatihah is very important in Salah because you cannot make any rak'ah in Salah unless you say and you recite Al-Fatihah. And Al-Fatihah is consisting of 7 ayahs. Of course, we will explain those words after that. They are Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahmanir Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in, Ihdina as-sirata al-mustaqim, صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. And you can also say Ameen. But the word Ameen is not one of the ayahs of Al-Fatiha. It just means Amen. In English means I ask you, Allah, to listen to what I say and to accept it and to fulfill it for me. Then we have the word Rukoo. Rukoo is one action of Salah, and it is different from the action in English because this word coming originally from the root Raka'a. Raka'a in English, sometimes it means kneel, and this is one of the meaning in Arabic. But here, Rukoo doesn't mean kneeling. It means this action after Qiyam. Okay, you make this action and you say Subhana Rabbiyal Azim 3 times. In this state, it's called Rukoo, like the picture you're seeing right now. The other word we're having today is Sujood. Sujood. It could be in English means prostration, which is not completely accurate. But let's say that Sujood is to go down on earth and to make your forehead and your nose and both of your hands touch the ground, to humble and to feel humiliated to Allah, and to feel that you are weak, and to feel the power of Allah and the weakness of yourself, and to feel that you are nothing if it's not coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Another word we're having here is Attakbeer. Attakbeer is coming from the word kabbara, and to make takbir in Arabic and in Salah and in Islam, because it's a very important word, is to say Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar is the word means that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most important and is the biggest. And it is not just in size, it's in value and in power. And this reminds you always that Allah is bigger than whatever ground. That's why you say Allahu Akbar, which is literally mean Allah is greater or is bigger according to the meaning you need. And it came here in comparison to remind you every time you say that whatever you're thinking about while praying or while making Salah, Allah is bigger. Allah is greater than this. So don't think of anything else, just think of Allah. That's why we say Allahu Akbar. The other word we're having today is Attashahhud. Attashahhud. And Attashahhud is part of Salah, and this is when your 2 legs touch the ground and you put your hand on your legs like the picture you're seeing right now, and in this state you're saying something called Attashahhud. And Attashahhud is some words in Salah, you say them in this state, and it's generally in the second rak'ah and in the last rak'ah. In Tashahhud you say التحيات لله والصلوات والطيبات السلام عليك أيها النبي ورحمة الله وبركاته السلام علينا وعلى عباد الله الصالحين أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا رسول الله اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. What I said right now is called Attashahhud, and it has shahada, and we mentioned before the meaning of shahada, which is أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. Another word we're having today is استقبال القبلة or Alqiblah. Alqiblah in Arabic and in Islam means the direction where Muslims direct their faces while they are praying. When we Muslims pray, we have all of us all over the world, no matter where we are, we have to direct our faces to Al-Qiblah. Our Qiblah is Al-Kaaba in Saudi Arabia. The very big building, this building, all people are making Salah. They are directing their faces towards Al-Qiblah. This Kaaba is our Qiblah. So Kaaba is the place and this is our direction. It's our aim, which is Al-Qiblah. Yastaqbil means to direct or to receive or to put it in front of you. That's called Yastaqbil. It's a verb and it's not that important. So you can say, for example, if you are going any place and you need to pray and you don't know where you are, you have to ask someone, if he is Muslim, please, where is Al-Qiblah? Al-Qiblah means where is the place that I should direct my face while I'm trying to pray or make Salah. So you cannot pray unless you are directing Al-Qiblah. But what happens if you don't know where is Al-Qiblah and you tried your best and you couldn't? Okay, at a time like this, you can pray and no problem where Qibla is because you don't know and you cannot find it, because Allah said أَيْنَمَا تُوَلُّوا فَثَمَّ وَجْهِ اللَّهِ, that in case if you don't know where Qibla is. Another word we're having also today is Khoshoo. Khoshoo is a word I think it is not in English, and by the way most of the words of the Islamic words are not literally translated into English because there is difference in meaning. If you really know Arabic and understand Arabic, you would find big difference in these words, but we're trying as much as we can to explain them. So Khoshoo means to feel humble, to feel afraid of Allah. This is the near meaning. When you are feeling Khoshoo, you feel the fear of Allah in your heart. You are trying as much as you can not to pay attention to anything in the world except to concentrate in Salah and to remember all the time that you have the fear of Allah in your heart. That's why you're doing Salah as best as you can. Another word also today is Attasleem, from the verb Sallama. Attasleem is generally to say Assalamu alaikum, and this happens in Salah and away of Salah. So for example, if you're walking in the street and you saw someone, you should say Assalamu alaikum, because Salama coming from Assalam. Assalamu alaikum means peace be upon you. And At-Tasleem in Salah means at the end of Salah, the last end of Salah, after making Tashahhud and you are sitting like this, you go to your right hand side and you say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, and then you go to the left hand and say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. These two actions are called As-Salam or At-Tasleem. Another word also we're having today is Rak'ah. It's extremely important word, and this word is very hard to explain because it is not translated of course into English. Not only this, but also it's a set of movements. So let's give a clear small simple example if you understand, and we will support this example with a picture and small video here. The movement from Qiyam, then Rukoo, then Qiyam of Rukoo, then Sujood, then Qiyam of Sujood, then Sujood again, then Qiyam, all this called Rak'ah. Rak'ah. And there is a difference between Rak'ah and Rukoo, as we said. Okay, this Rak'ah is the core of prayer or of Salah. Why? Because let's say, for example, Al-Fajr prayer or Salatul Fajr. Salatul Fajr is consistent of 2 rak'ahs. So we have 5 prayers every day. 5 صلوات في اليوم. هذه ال5 صلوات 5 they are الصبح, الظهر, العصر, المغرب, العشاء. These are the main salah in every day. 5 صلوات. Every prayer or every salah is consisting of a number of rak'ah. For example, Al-Fajr is the first prayer. We had it, let's say, at around 5 a.m. It ranges. It consists of 2 rak'ahs. So you finish the first rak'ah, and then you do the second rak'ah, then you make Attashahhud, then Attasleem. Al-Dhuhr, which is the second prayer, it's about noon. Okay, so it consists of 4 rak'ahs. So the first rak'ah is without Attashahhud, then you finish it and you go to do the second rak'ah exactly as you do the first, plus Attashahhud, and we explained Attashahhud. Then you make Qiyam and you do the third rak'ah without Attashahhud. Then from the third rak'ah you make Qiyam and you do the fourth rak'ah with Attashahhud, then Assalah. If you concentrated here, of course, Al-Asr is the third prayer. It's at around maybe 3 to 4 p.m. It has 4 rak'ahs like Al-Dhuhr. And then we have Al-Maghrib from the sundown. And this Maghrib is consist of 3 rak'ahs. The first rak'ah without Attashahhud, the second rak'ah with Attashahhud, and the third rak'ah with Attashahhud, then Tasleem. Then comes Al-Isha, which is the last prayer or the last Salah of the day, and it consists of 4 rak'ahs like Al-Dhuhr, like Al-Asr. Okay, so the rak'ah is repeated every time. The only difference in rak'ah is very few things, and this also is something we're going to explain later by demonstration and by videos in a very easy and simple and clear and explanational way, so that you would understand what is Salah. Thank you very much. I hope I could explain some of the Islamic words. If you found those words useful, share them so let other Muslims get the use that you got and understand and know something about Islam. It could be your way to Jannah. Take care of yourselves until we meet in another time. Assalamu alaikum.